Because I know if I don't win this game, I'm done. So I'm good from behind. Well,
not going to go there. Come here. Come back here. You're still young.
Freedom of speech. DC Sports Courage 2018 said, yes, fire her, send a message. This Twitter user said, the sight of this orgasm of hate makes me want to puke. ESPN is banned in my home. And from Taisha, I'm sorry, organism. What did I say, orgasm? What am I thinking about? And from Taisha, when did people start being fired for telling
It's valued at $2 million.
For most guys, a fantasy bra is one they can actually unhook. Trust me, I wouldn't know. The haunted tour through Hampton Roads continues.
You can't say something like that. Expect me to read what's on the TV screen.
Fort Monroe. Let's go to Mackenzie Walter live on the peninsula.
Oh.
What's going on back there, guys?
But let's get excited about that 69. I mean, that's pretty good this time of year, isn't it? I know you're excited about the win, but how about that 69?
So you heard it. Tara Coleman, clinical nutritionist. Pleasure yourself with that food. That came out wrong.
I don't know.
Give yourself pleasure when you're eating. You know what I'm saying. Just be healthy and you won't be so hungry.
Yeah. How about hashtag eat the chips?
Hashtag eat the chips.
Salad?
I might be.
You have been very impressive, Kelly. You get Jason out here.
Everybody wants a yoga girl, right, Jason?
That's right.
And I know you want me to toss your salad too, don't you?
All right, on that note.
Hey, that never gets old.
Boobs. And so once they made the decision that they were not going to allow a conservative, non-sports related commentary, they couldn't do it.
Hold on. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly as a woman anchoring the show. What did you just say? You believe in the First Amendment and BWOBS?
Boobs. Two things that have only never let me down in this entire country's history, the First Amendment and boobs. So those are the only two things I believe in absolutely in the country. And so I don't think Jemele Hill should be fired.
A few inches later.
About her racially, comments about her inability or perceived inability to be able to comment on sports because of her gender. For somebody to come on CNN and to say something like the only thing I believe in a discussion about something.
I'm still there too, and I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. BOOZE or BOOBS? Because as a woman, I'm
as in boobs. I believe completely in the First Amendment and in boobs. Those are the only two things I believe 100% in this country.
In space on the ISS. The concept of a space garden is necessary for future deep space missions, such as the one planned to visit Mars in more than 15 years. Love it. Agriculture that's out of this world.
Gotta say, it seems like a better idea than eating food grown on Uranus. Let's take a look at the game of the night.
What was the worst Christmas gift you ever got?
Worst Christmas gift I ever got?
Yeah, come on, Beck.
Whoa, no, I'm sure there have been a few. Probably the ugly sweater. Yeah.
I got an interesting one from my mom one year.
Right.
It was a pair of underwear.
Wait, hold on. Let me before you go. Is your mom watching this morning?
Probably not.
Okay. Then go ahead with the story.
It was a pair of underwear that said "Call me" in glitter on the back. From my mom. I wish you guys could see Mel's face.
I don't know where to go with that one.
She's just being thoughtful.
Yeah, well, she is, and she wants you to call when you get home.
Yeah.
So when the last thing, when you get undressed and put your jammies on, it's just a little reminder right there.
Well, it comes in handy because everybody needs underwear.
Right, and that reminder to call your mom.
And sometimes you need to have message on your underpants.
Wow.
Sausage, you will know, because they're usually bigger than the English one.
Right, okay.
And they, simple as that. That one goes in there. Now, Italian sausage goes in there.
What herbs are in an Italian sausage?
No.
What herbs are in it, do you know?
The herbs is usually rosmarino, a little bit of chili, a little chopped sandretto. It was a cold day. It was a cold day, and there is no reason why you have to share that with everybody.
You were in a warm studio and you were standing over there.
Yeah, but
very warm in here.
It was cold, there is a draft down here. Now, mushroom goes in there at the end, okay? Usually what I do, I put a third of the cannellini.
No.
Of the cannellini now, and then the other quarter, it goes later, okay? So third goes in.
A full look at your forecast with Astrid. Maybe we can canoodle before you get into it about,
We're not going to be canoodling. What?
Oh, I thought canoodle meant chat. Astrid, you're lucky there's a producer in my ear. I would have carried that on and on.
You know what? You just made the blooper reel. Good job, Andrew.
Classic. Take it away. Get me off camera.
Oh, this is too much fun. All right, let's completely switch gears. Something much more important. Okay.
Really?
It's weather. Oh yeah.
I think you two should get a hotel room or something. That's a lot of action going on over there.
Oh, Charlie.
Probably the most action you've had in months, huh? Let's take a look at the weather forecast.
Got my Vermont weather stick, right? It arches up when high pressure is building in, and it deflects and falls downward when you have an area of low pressure in the area, and it's just going straight out because yesterday we were kind of in between systems. So it really does work. It does. That's how I forecast weather, okay? Keep your pictures coming to KPIX. Okay, now I should have done this at the end of the weathercast, obviously. Okay.
So did you swallow? Did you? Or did you spit it out? I swallowed the worm. And it was done. Interesting to know. Interesting to note. I'm impressed that you swallowed. I really am. Very interesting. Lisa, anything else you'd like to say about that story that I worked very hard on for many hours? Wow. What I would like to say, Timmy, I worship Timmy, you. It's all right. All I want to say is very interesting to note that none of you were available for that shoot that day.
We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing on Saturday.
Olivia Gondak, it says that I wanted to eat her Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life tour. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
4, 2, 7, and 15.
Those are your lucky numbers. Can I tell you what? Do you know your chances of winning?
Slim to none.
Slim to none. You're right. Let me tell you, it's 1 out of 292 million. What do you think about that?
I knew it.
You knew it. Your numbers are lucky, though. Am I right?
I hope so.
Can I ask you, if you won all the money, what would you do with it?
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, okay, that's not good. We were hoping for a different answer. That's probably not the answer that we're looking for.
You needed it, Annie. Did you get many spankings as a kid?
As a kid, no. No, wait.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's not what I meant. I meant I was a little...
Hands. You can kick their balls, but you can't touch them. I'm gonna blush. Sorry. Of course, if you're playing with someone in your household, you can touch those tennis balls. To avoid confusion.
Do you?
Yeah, and I'll give it away just for the sake of
Here's one for
good banter, if you want to call it that. When my son was teething, he used to like to take the big fat rubber end of my vibrating toothbrush and put it in his mouth and he'd just kind of sit there like, oh yeah, that feels good. That hits a spot. My gums are itchy.
Get some noodles and went to jump over a side on the way and slipped over and busted my plugger.
That's so Australian.
Busted a plugger.
So you've got a busted plugger.
But you look like you got reasonable guns. You've been working out in the gym. You look reasonable, buddy.
Mate, I don't go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in years. The only gym I go to is Jim Beam. That's about it.
Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on, like, No, because you're a piece of shit. All right, we're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in. Fuck you.
I know. But you can ask me anything about peonies. I love peonies.
Oh, flowers. Peonies. Yes.
Peonies.
Yes.
This is the season that matters, and despite the fact that they've had such a tremendous amount of sex during the regular season.
You know these hot cross buns.
Yes.
I just had a bite of Georgie's bun, and let me tell you. What?
Yes, Carl. Just keep talking.
It's got a dirty line in here.
I know.
And I
Just
don't
keep
like
talking.
it.
Don't know where it comes from.
Anyway, I think it's got too many bits in it, Georgie.
I would suggest you don't have a crack at my buns because they are very, very good buns, and I won't hear anything to the contrary.
I've seen Georgie's buns in the making.
Okay,
excellent.
Now, Tyra Majors is live at Bakersfield Workwear in costumes with all the tips you need to know. Tyra, you were looking quite delicious this morning, I have to say.
Do I look like a tasty Popeye's chicken sandwich?
I am not going to answer any of these questions.
I kind of want to eat myself, but I can't.
It got me thinking, what do you have by your bed that is long and stabby or whatever that is going to make a mess of someone who tries to break into your house and try and steal something from your home? Georgie, do you have something?
Well, Tim's my long stabby thing, but I used to have the Olympic torch under the bed when I was single. But yeah, now I've got Tim.
That's an excellent long stabby thing.
Tony Abbott still needs to be elected first.
The department in California is taking an unusual approach to catch porn pirates red-handed. Porch pirates, yes. Pardon me.
Just nannying at its silliest and its worst.
Well said. You do not mess with the sausage.
Do not mess with the sausage.
Well, you said it. Over to you guys.
It'd be a crime to hide the sausage, wouldn't it?
If you'll remember, last year he was dealing with a bulging disc issue in his lower back.
That's your kind of thing, Maria. You love doing it yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Sometimes, yeah, I can. Take a look.
Just in the last half hour or so, the flakes have begun to stick a little bit on the asshole.
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker. I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen. Would not have made for good TV had she fallen over. So we're not trying to create a liability.
Spend some time outdoors. It should be pleasant out there.
Yeah, I do enjoy 69. I might need to go up to the Tetons. All right.
Because John's going to move north. The moisture from John left over. The spin, the storm itself will turn into a depression. Nothing really to worry about as far as wind goes, but watch where the precipitation will go. Some of it will head up towards the west.
Traffic chips. Also some good signs. Bullshit is not having technical difficulties, so I'm watching Spain.
The great town names. Lititz.
It's Lidditz.
Mark has a little wiener. Have you ever dressed the wiener up?
Yeah, I do. He's
What are you doing?
he's actually, I had a bug there for a second.
I like to eat candy corn one color at a time. If you're really getting
You're a
OCD about
nibbler.
it. Well, I'm not always a nibbler. I'm kind of a gobbler. I eat a lot of candy.
Go back to the hose. Oh, that sounded terrible. Back to the hoses. Goodness gracious.
On the KTLA Morning News recently, this big showdown between the cities. That was an awful word slip.
Joining me now, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, who's the host of Huckabee, right here on the Fox News.
Have a hot cup of cocoa.
Then as we check the buoys outshore.
If you want to log on to myfoxandwhy.com,
They're the most popular creatures right now, this time of year. Beaver breeding.
Those little guys are cute and cuddly looking. The beavers I've seen are bigger.
And not.
Yeah, and they don't look as friendly. So I don't know. Maybe I've seen my beavers in the wrong place. Moving on.
Our saying Virgie loves chocolate. One of our main kids. Oh, nice melons behind you there.
We've been asking you this morning, how cold is it? Wendy says it's so cold that the local flasher was caught describing himself to women.
I haven't heard that one before.
There you go.
Something new every day.
Exactly.
It was jacket on, jacket off, jacket on, jacket off. Some rain would come.
Dominated this year's Mercury Prize for Best British or Irish album.
Eric promised some soupy weather, and soupy it was. You said pea soup, and it was close to pea. Well, pea soup.
And lots of lightning out there too, Eric.
Very cool.
So, thank you, Qantas. Nice to see the props.
Very good. Do you get your jammies?
Yeah, I've got a big. You must have a collection now too.
Not as big as yours, my friend.
Are we talking about jammies?
Yeah, we are. We are talking about, but bigger than Bob Carr's collection.
I was on the plane one time with Robbie Williams. I kid you not, and we this is a few years back.
Think before you speak.
I'm just saying, it's a few years back, and I think Robbie was so taken with the jammies, he just got off in them.
He got off
the plane.
Got off the plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he probably did both.
The hardest things about Corona is that the most basic human need is for connection, for touching, for hugging. So apart from my partner, I can't hug my children, my grandchildren. So nature is beautiful. So you express your love for nature by hugging a tree. That's what we're doing.
And also we wanted to try a ménage à trois.
Oh my goodness. One park ranger adds hugging a tree as a way to express love and get love in return.
Wait.
I'm not going there, Bob.
Wait,
no. You heard him.
Was that real?
Stop.
Did he just say that?
He totally did.
Rewind that back.
No.
Your anger and your hate, I think, is coming off as erratic to people.
My passion. It's all
Okay, your passion is coming off as erratic to
Right.
people.
Well, you borrow my brain for 5 seconds and just be like, dude, can't handle it. Unplug this bastard. Yeah. What
Some
you a
are saying
doctor
that you're bipolar.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what? And so, just to see, it's oftentimes says unknown, but occasionally, a giant marquee name comes through on your caller ID and it's like, winning.
Tell me about the last time you took drugs.
The last time I took drugs, I probably took more than anybody could survive.
What are we talking about? How much?
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
How do you survive that?
I get tiger blood, man.
You don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools.
Okay.
Could potentially help people with the infection. Help getting them, help them fight it off. Antibodies from these cows could potentially help fight off the antibodies from these cows could potentially help people fight off the infection, getting them feeling normal again much more quickly than without.
We're definitely going to be having another gorgeous sunrise this morning. If you go outside to maybe watch it with the coffee, you might want to make sure it's like iced coffee, or just don't wear a jacket or pants, or wear pants. Wear pants. Just wear like shorts or something.
We know what you meant, Liz.
I know what she meant, but that doesn't make it any less funny. Don't take that advice, folks.
Hello.
Hello, good
Welcome
morning.
to a wonderful Wednesday morning on this morning. Right. Okay. What is that, do you reckon?
What do you think?
It says, hold it 6 inches away from your face at all times to avoid injury.
Oh, okay, that's about 6 inches.
Okay. I'm sorry, but someone's being very rude. Ignore that.
Right, go on. What's
That's
the next
not the
instruction?
The instruction is to shake vigorously. It's not. It says it's not motorized. This is a mechanical device that you move back and forth with your own muscle power.
Which is what I'm doing.
Right. So you lock your wrists, which is what you're doing. Move it slowly back and forth on an even plane, 3 inches in each direction. Okay. Hold with both hands, elbows close to the body.
Oh, that's where I'm going wrong.
And tighten the muscles in your upper body. The faster you move it, the more intense the workout will become.
You said workout. You see, spoiling it.
This is a new. There's your instructions. There.
It's time for Dickie's Double Dip.
I'm
I'm proud and honoured to say that we have a new segment. I'm going to be giving away heaps of cash at each of our shows. Now, every day next week, we'll be inviting you to double dip in my lucky bag. And if you pick out matching balls, we will hand you some cold, hard cash right there. They are balls with everybody's heads. You've all got your heads on some balls. And if you pull out a matching pair, you're going to win cash, boom, right there. And if you pull out a pair of balls with my face on them, it's double money. So there you go.
There you go. He hits 31 and he lets himself go.
Isn't that a royal attempt at being a hipster?
Well, he does rugged well. Whatever the reason behind it, he does it well.
Yeah, rugged and handsome. Look at him there.
Carpet matches the curtains. Does. Yeah.
I'd love to see the drapery in your house. Oh, please do me. I know we haven't got time to do it now, but can you just stay and do me?
That sounds like an offer I'm not going to get again, so absolutely.
Cost for her services range from $7,500 to $30,000, but it could be worth it. She has an 80% success rate.
That's pretty good. 80% success. Whoa. Freudian slip. Success rate. Yikes. Hello, Internet. Hello, Internet.
It has been brought to our attention that some well-loved Italian dishes have been, well, how would you say it? Reworked, I suppose.
Bastardized. That's the word. Can we say bastardized?
Well, you just have.
I'm not entirely sure you can, actually, funnily enough, Gino. I may have to apologise for that.
Gwyneth Paltrow, God bless her, has revealed that she's engaged to TV writer Brad Falchuk. Falchuk.
Right. Pardon?
We think she won't be changing her name.
Will the Firkins be going to the wedding?
For a year.
What about the
after
Fockers?
Dating for 3.
The Firkins and the Fockers.
Shush.
Will he? When they get married, will the whole Falchuks be going as well as the Firkins?
And the Fockers.
Yeah, but
you know
we're
they like
still
a party.
Far out.
We do. Yeah, we're still waiting for details of the guests.
It's a triple F, isn't it?
Yeah, you did well on the pronunciation. Very
Thank you.
cautious of you, Dickie.
I'm glad that is over.
Here we go.
In light of the good news yesterday with the yes vote, I wondered if Sylvia had gone out and painted the town red, as it were.
No, I just painted myself orange, actually.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
It normally takes me a little bit.
I was wondering when it was coming. We got to 9:02, so well done to you.
No, well done to your spray tanner. She's getting better.
We should go get one of those.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll do you and you can do me.
Okay.
Lunch in the Seattle School District, teriyaki chicken with rice bowl or turkey sub sandwich. And Ken, it's the Moxie Dunkers and marijuana. No. Marinara.
Very interesting day at school today. Yes.
And obviously, if you're driving by and you see part of an 18-wheeler kind of dangling, it's going to lead to some onlooker slip.
How we've started doing the soaks again.
Not together.
No. Sometimes, just on a Friday night.
We have Amy here from Sunshine Craft Company. I'm sorry you have to deal with us today.
And I can actually see a planet that gets a bit of a giggle from the kids here at the planetarium, and that is Uranus. But did you know it's actually pronounced Uranus, which I also think is pretty funny.
You need those thongs. The tongs. The tongs. Sorry, I meant the tongs, not thongs.
You can visit lsdmatchmaker.com for more information. How about that? Wow.
I think it's LDS Matchmaker. LSD Matchmaker is probably a totally different website. You don't go there to find a match.
Scripps said LSD.
No.
I just read what.
Don't go to that website.
The kids do most of nothing.
That's true.
And I do the lawn mowing, clean the gutters, chase the snakes away from the backyard and suffer the most.
Yeah.
John Watson.
Yeah.
What
poor
happened?
Johnny. Yeah, poor Johnny.
Give him a hug.
The kids don't do anything though, do they? They just suck up off us. Gee, that was... You know what I was trying to say. Suck up to us? No, that's not it. Yeah, let's get it with it.
This must be all your dreams come true, because you've been, you say that this sort of seed was sown back when you were doing Comic Relief and you dressed up as the characters and you did it then, but
This actual seed was sown in your bedroom when you were a young...
Beg your pardon?
I was doing what with seeds in my bedroom.
Hang on a minute. You're on about seeds in bed. What has happened to this show?
But wow, that was really dramatic. There's a reason they call these people heroes. I mean, they were going at a really good clip there. We've had some hot weather. I guess, you know, the good news is, yeah, send... What does that say? Send something, please. Doesn't say help.